Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to iTrack, one of the most active channels on YouTube. Yeah, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, smash the like button. I got a handful of creepy TikToks for me and you to go ahead and check out today. And you know what we like to do over here on iTrack? We like to go ahead and discuss whether we think a lot of this is cap or facts. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Timeline first from 2030 to 2025. And what they wanted is any natural born humans created in the divine image of God, natural, would have to be depopulated by 2025. And they are pretty on target. I do not believe, given my faith, I believe that there will be a remnant, but they are going to make great strides, and they are bringing on the new humans. The new humans began coming forth from the vaccinated parents. And soon they won't even use a human to gestate. Everything, according to the United Nations mandate, there can be nothing from nature, not even reproduction. So that will have to be done in a laboratory. That's why we're seeing things like artificial wombs and that type of thing. Yes, the World Economic.
So if you guys have been keeping up with all iTrack episodes, episode 9 or 10, I show some TikToks that clearly depict them having like laboratory babies, test tube babies, if you will. So this kind of coincides with exactly what she's talking about. Go back and check out episode 9 or 10. I'm not sure. You can scroll through the catalog that I have so far. That's a trip. Let's get back into it.
Forum said in the third week of January 2021 that they were going to put the the platforms, which is like the Moderna, the mRNA, and various other platforms, into the entire food supply by the end of 2021. In December, they came out and said that that had been accomplished. So the only time that you're not getting those platforms is if you grow something that's heirloom organic on your own property. And even then, it's going to have some synthetic biology and nanoparticles from the air and also the water.
Eerie scenes as somebody dressed as the Grim Reaper walks by during the king's coronation today. I want you to know these things ain't coincidence, either a subliminal message or a heads up for what's to come. It reminds me of when Takeoff was stood next to a Grim Reaper in a music video and the next day he passed. Remember, the Grim Reaper kills and collects souls. That was on Halloween night, and Quavo dressed as Ghost Rider, the demon that makes deals with the devil for human souls, indicating an upcoming sacrifice. You'll find that video I made pinned on my page. One of my best videos to date. Another example of things happening in the mainstream but were really done for a purpose is when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for making a joke about his wife's alopecia. What we missed is that Pfizer was the sponsor for the Oscars that night and were in the works for their new alopecia drug. Do you see how it works? Or when the royal
Say what?
family posted this photo on their Instagram and the next day the queen passed. These are all subliminals they send out. People said I was reaching in my video on the queen's sacrifice for bringing up numbers and eclipse rituals. Well, what are the chances of this then? The coronation was 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days after the queen's funeral, and it was on the same day as the first lunar eclipse of 2023. If it's a reach or fake, then how can I prove its significance on literally the next big royal event again? People need to open their eyes. These people are occultists that do moon rituals as they believe it gives them energy, and they're obsessed with numerology. We don't use it, but they do. So it seems to be that the Grim Reaper was there to honor the queen's sacrifice, or signify a future sacrifice. It's not just there for no reason. Like, do you really think some random person slipped through the cracks and pulled up in a Grim Reaper costume? Anything broadcasted on a large scale like this is well orchestrated. Why would any of this surprise us though? Anything mainstream is run by the same satanic people. Just look at the 2012 Olympics and the 2022 Commonwealth Games opening ceremonies. What does that even have to do with sports? There are videos breaking down the deep cultic meanings of these ceremonies that I suggest you look up. Someone on my Patreon questioned me on gematria, which I respect. I gave a brief explanation on it also if you're confused on it too, then pause to read. Honestly, there are a ton more examples I could pull up, but I wanted to make this short and quick. We will soon find out why this occurred at the coronation, and we will soon see there are no coincidences.
This is very strange and beyond a coincidence. I've been telling people sports and news are synced up together, and here's an example. Starting with Steph Curry, 34 years old, and in his 13th season he wins the NBA championship, scoring 34 and winning by 13 points with the Golden State Warriors in the club's blue and yellow theme. While the Golden State Bridge being 4,444 weeks old, and 4 players from the team earned their 4th ring. On to Matthew Stafford with the LA Rams, won the Super Bowl once again, aged 34 and in his 13th year. The Rams have the blue and yellow theme again, and this is where we found out that blue and yellow / Ukraine was the theme this year. Now Karim Benzema from Real Madrid wins the Champions League, also aged 34 in his 13th season with Real Madrid, also with the blue and yellow themed badge like Ukraine, Warriors and Rams. In gematria, the coded language used to pull these events off, Ukraine equals 34, so we now see why that number played a huge part. I'm adding this part months after making this video as further proof. Di Maria scored in the World Cup final aged 34. 1 month 3 weeks before his birthday, and Argentina have the blue and yellow flag. Those who know me from my previous accounts will be shocked. This video contained only the basic decodes. If you want the more complex decodes,
moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn some...
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In
to...
the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but there, hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
So
it was
nobody
crazy.
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I ain't
and
say that.
Okay.
I didn't
But
say
you
that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there, Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people
all
are
of
hanging
these-
around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And what kind, do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
My brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, pause.
When we used to wake up and, pause, but
Like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. And now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
What the did Puff just say? He said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid.
Man, I got so much footage of you doing all kind of shit.
Man, I got all kinds of footage of your ass, man. What the hell you think you can? You like a gay rapper.
Shit, he might be one nowadays.
Everybody's a gay rapper except for these niggas, except for you and me, Demosh.
I agree with you on that.
Excuse you, are you gay?
Shit, he
Okay, well, I'm
fucked
not.
up.
I know that.
Completely fucked up.
I can't do it. I don't understand. I know Young Thug's gay.
Hey,
I know Trey Songz sucks dick. I know. I know Trey Songz. Trey Songz, yeah, I've heard about Trey Songz sucking a few dicks in his lifetime. I know Young Thug sucks on Baby's old crusty dick.
You niggas keep trying to test me. Y'all keep trying to test me. Keep trying to see if I'm under the 5 and shit. But anyway, y'all was on Media Takeout on World Star and shit. Yeah, Bird be real.
It's nasty. It's nasty. I happen to know Diddy. It's nasty. It's nasty. Go right past me. He like pussy. He like to play with people's pennies. He like to play with people's pennies. Yeah, he do.
Orlando. Dang.
I love you, Diddy, but I don't love you, Diddy.
The $5 bill shows the Twin Towers, the $10 bill shows after the planes collided, the $20 bill shows the building collapsing, the $50 bill shows the dust and the smoke, the $100 bill shows a new beginning. This all happens when you fold the notes into a paper airplane. What a coincidence, huh? It's all subliminal.
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess. Paparazzi catch my fly in my cock.
So that was Glorilla's response to people saying she sold her soul because of this picture. And well, they aren't wrong. She's clearly showing one-eye symbolism, and when people called her out for it, she responded with a guilty anger. This has guilt written all over it. You don't respond to an accurate accusation on you like this, and if it's so silly you wouldn't respond at all. This is a very reasonable speculation, as she's literally displaying the exact occult symbolism. Funnily enough, posted that picture the same day she won to Best of the Year awards. Kind of like a welcome to the club gesture, like this picture. Or even these, Tom Brady, Drake, and Metro Boomin. Or like the very recent Boss campaign where they all showed blatant one-eye symbolism. And these are big celebrities. It's so in your face and undeniable. Dua Lipa ain't innocent and nor is Adele. But don't worry guys, I'm sure it's just a coincidence, right? Here's Mbappe too. But you call it coincidence. How about all these celebrities too? And DDG, but it's just a conspiracy, right? Lil Baby too. A clown calls it coincidence. The D'Amelios, but a fool would call it conspiracy. Time to put the cognitive dissonance aside. Stop arguing with emotion and let the facts do the talking. These celebs are puppets who go through rituals and sacrifices, etc., and are told to intentionally do this symbolism to show their allegiance. They are puppets used to destroy the youth through destructive music for money, and it's working.
The same way Yugi, when Yugi put the Illuminati chain on, and then he transformed into his alter ego, is y'all seeing the connections that they putting right in front of you when they put on that Illuminati?
Not Yu-Gi-Oh. Bruh, not Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I grew up off of Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, nah.
Chain. They turn it into their alter ego. They split personality. That MK Ultra type of thing. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Even the Batmobile, right? This the Batmobile, right? With the one-eye symbolism on it. The Metrobile. Now you got the Metrobile with the one-eye symbolism right there on the license plate. Like, Lord have mercy. This is where we got it. This is where we have gotten in the world, that they just gonna be just this blatant about this stuff, and we not gonna call this stuff out. We're not gonna cancel this stuff. We not gonna turn a blind eye to it. We gonna see it. It's so cool. It's sickening, bro. It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting that they can be this out in the open about it. And nobody saying nothing, nobody doing nothing. We still supporting these people. We buying the album, we streaming the music. Oh my goodness, man. And they in support of the demise of the people. They not on your damn side.
Wow. It's a lot to unpack right there. It's another one in the books. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Join the iTrack fam. Smash the like button. Costs nothing, absolutely free. And drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about all this. This one seems pretty consistent. Definitely. Well, until next time, this is another episode of iTrack, and I'll catch you on the next one.